together again, humanity will not survive. You're the one I wanted to send, Sam. Time's running out. I love you, Sam. I'll be waiting for you on the beach.
What's good? It's your boy DopeSomething. Welcome back to the channel. So this is gonna be a two-in-one video. First of all, it's a What's That Friday because I had some past gameplay that I did of this game. If you don't know what this is, people like to refer to it as the UPS man, the Amazon delivery driver, the FedEx employee, and a whole bunch of other stuff. Long story short, the game is Death Stranding. Now, if you haven't played it, I highly recommend because a lot of people didn't like this game. They made jokes about it, so on and so forth. And there was also a certain type of community that loved this game, which is why they're making a part two, which I'm excited for. That's definitely in my watch list. As soon as that drop, I will be buying it. But like I said, this is a two-in-one video. So let me get to the first nitty gritty, which is we hit 100 subscribers. When I say I appreciate y'all, as y'all know, we started this back in, well, the channel was made a couple years ago. But we're gonna be honest. I wasn't consistent, therefore I'm not counting that past time. Let me do a little bit of boop, boop, research and tell you when we officially started posting consistently. Because I know it was a couple months ago. Hold on, y'all. Bear with me because I'm traveling through my pictures and shit. But while I try to find this, I said that we might be doing. Oh, I found it. So it was September 7th is when we officially got consistent. So it was September 7th of 2024. So I've been doing this for about 3-4 months, give or take. Maybe going on 5 now. And we already hit 100. I thought this would take me maybe a year. Again, I do this as a hobby because I love playing games and I want to make this into my career and just strictly play games for y'all. Entertain. Hopefully by then we got a whole community. We might do some viewer games. Send out gifts. The whole ordeal. I'm trying to transition into this being the main bread and butter. But like I said, I might be doing a giveaway, which is confirmed. I am gonna end up doing a giveaway, but here's the thing with that. I don't want to do it just yet. Um, I think I might do it at maybe 120, 130. And the reason for this is because yes, I have 100 viewers, but it's a whole lot of mix between different games. A lot of my subscriber came from when I did my tutorial type videos. One was from Space Marines 2, which shout out to y'all because I think that day I got like 20 subscribers. Some of y'all come from Apex, some of y'all from Marvel Rivals. It's a whole lot of different people, and I kind of want to see what y'all like. And I also need to figure out if I'm gonna do a gift card, a PlayStation card, or if I'm gonna just Cash App you. I might end up just doing Cash App. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Anyway, I'll figure out exactly how I'm gonna do that, so on and so forth. And I also want to make it fair, so the people who just see it first aren't the people who win. Just because they seen the video first. I don't feel like that's kind of fair. I kind of want to do it random. So I don't know. I'll figure something out with that. But let's get back into the game, and then I'll do one more video with the official announcement of the giveaway, so on and so forth. So as y'all know, the game is Death Stranding, as I just said. The gameplay here is going to be mixed and chopped between when I first started the game and towards the ending bits. I tried to avoid any like heavy cinematics for spoilers and so on and so forth. Here you can see the mechanics in this game is kind of funny. You have a left trigger. Well, your left trigger is your left leg, your right trigger is your right leg, and you also have your L1 and your R1 that control the arms. So you have to, as you walk and you're carrying stuff, there's actually like a weighted type system dynamic where the more you play, the more you'll kind of get to feel with it if you play it. If not, you can see here, there's different terrains that require you to kind of hold your left side of your body to auto correct the weight, so on and so forth. There's also like a scan kind of thing where you can see what environments like you can't walk on, which environments are difficult that like they'll appear yellow. Green is like obviously, even terrain, and red is very heavy. Now, the thing I really loved about this game that I kind of explored later on and found out is there's a community building system for this game. Now, what do I mean when I say that? You can build other people, like when other people is like in their world, right? I know I'm kind of rough in explaining this, but it's weird. So it's a single player game, but it's online. So when someone else builds something in their world, it also connects to yours, if that makes sense. And the whole community could chip in on building like buildings, like scan towers, ladders, as you can see here, to make it easier to kind of get around the terrain. You can also find like random vehicles lying around from that other people may have just dropped, so on and so forth. And we'll go more into that once we hit like that part of the video where it kind of sections. It'll make more sense then. Here, as you can see, there's a hold your breath mechanic. And the thing on your back is called a BT, based like the crying baby that you see in this game. That's the main part of this game. The BT, um, you're not really gonna understand it unless you play the game. But I don't want to spoil it if you do plan on playing. The easiest way I can explain it is the baby is like a ghost detector, so to speak, or an anomaly is what they call them in this game. They're anomalies. Basically, ghosts, spirits, whatever you want to name them as. Now, your goal when you're playing this game is to obviously avoid them. Early on in the game, as you can see here, you have no way to combat the anomalies. Your best bet is just to avoid them. The little thing on my back, when it gets yellow, that means it's one is close to me, and you have to avoid them and shift. Now, I don't think I end up getting caught in this section. I probably won't show when I get captured. Later on in the game, there are weapons like stealth wires. There are guns where you can actually shoot them, so on and so forth. Like it's a whole little system, as well as the AI system is phenomenal. As you can see, boom, I get caught, and he starts walking, towards me, so on and so forth. So you have to hold your breath because they can track you. Like I said, there are vehicles in this game. They have bikes, they have trucks. Obviously, there is a carry weight type of system on your back. You can only carry a certain amount of things, and then it makes you slower, easier to shift. But the main thing you're doing in this game is picking up packages for like different environment type of things and dropping off at other locations. That's all you're doing in this game. It's literally a delivery system game, which is crazy when I say it like that, because that's the bare minimum. But it's so fun and entertaining. It's the way they structured you doing it. So the simplest way is that you go to a station, like a little terminal, and you accept their quest, and they're gonna tell you they need a certain amount of things to like get delivered to something that's usually across the map, like however far. But before you get your vehicles, I'm not gonna lie, this shit is rough. Like, you can kind of see how big the map is. I'm in like the northern part. The weather does change constantly in this game. So when it's raining, it makes you dampened and kind of heavies you and slows you down more. Slopes and inclines are a whole lot harder to get up and down. There's snowy, which makes it real difficult to see, as you've seen in the previous clip. But this is kind of what I was talking about when I said like there's different like terminal stations where you come and drop by. So you would get the packages that they require, bring it here, and you go to this little terminal. I'm gonna end up cutting it, but after you deliver it, as you can see, boom, the better condition it is, the higher grade you get, and the better rewards you get. So there is a grading system. You can drop these packages, and the weather corrodes the packages itself. So it really is like a keep it out of the weather type of thing, and keep your package protected. Like I said, it's a lot to explain in this game, but in simple terms, there's a package system that you got to deliver. The weather corrodes it. If you drop the package, it gets damaged. There are vehicles after you progress like a little bit more in the game, which make it kind of easier to traverse. As well as other players can help you build and spot things. And obviously there are guns. I'm gonna do another little cut section in just a little bit, and you'll see kind of how the weapon gameplay works. Unfortunately, like I said, I originally started recording this before I started doing YouTube, so I didn't really fine tune get like the gunfights when you're fighting anomalies, so on and so forth. I used to have them, but I don't have it anymore. Apparently, unfortunately. But Death Stranding in general, like I said, it's a one of a kind type of game. Like, it's kind of crazy that no other gaming has been able to do what Death Stranding did. And I will say, when you watch it, it's not as entertaining as when you're playing it. As you can see here, there is like a little gun section where you're fighting. This is kind of like a flashback boss type of scene. I'm not going to explain it because, like I said, if you plan on playing this game, it'll all make sense as you play it. And the story is really, what makes this game what it is. The weapons that you use have like a durability system to it, so your guns will eventually break and you'll have to drop them. As you can see, I'm carrying like the ammo and stuff on my back, and there is like a healing system where you have to transfer blood back into your system to heal, and then use a blood pack, so on and so forth. There are grenade launchers and, you know, a whole bunch of stuff. And this is like the thing I was talking about when I said like the stealth little zip. You can use this to execute anomalies silently. They end up later in game give you an upgrade where you can actually see them. But yeah, Death Stranding is an amazing game. I highly recommend it to everybody. You're gonna see a little bit of they also spoiler alert, skip ahead like 30-40 seconds real quick if you don't want to see this. I'll give you some time. You're not too late. Boom, it hit. Spoiler. This is one of the main villains. I'm not gonna say his name. I'm not gonna explain nothing about it. But in the ending fight, this is one of the ending boss fights. There is like a Street Fighter, old school arcade fighting thing that is kind of fun. They talk shit to each other. It's a whole lot of fun. But that's basically the whole video. Death Stranding, and a giveaway is gonna be happening shortly later. Y'all know the drill though. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Dope is back again. I will catch y'all in the next video. Peace.